Hello. Plenty more hot weather to come for the southeast of England. Temperatures this weekend probably peaking at around 32 Celsius. But there is some rain around, thankfully, so you may be relieved from some of your watering duties. Certainly in the west of England and also into Wales. You're going to see some heavy thundery downpours, so let's hope it soaks in. And meanwhile, in the northwest of Scotland, there's a depression that's pushing in, pegging temperatures back a little, and that may bring some very welcome rain. But there's plenty looking good in the garden as long as you can keep putting that water on. My water butts are getting perilously low, but I'm still watering furiously, and the plants are rewarding me by punching out lots of flower. But with all that watering that's going on, container plants in particular will need to be fed because some of that goodness is being washed out down through the pot. So I'm going to use a liquid tomato fertilizer this week to give my plants a bit of a fillip. Now I'm diluting this at the appropriate rate. This is a liquid tomato fertilizer, high in potash. I'm diluting it at the same rate that I would for the tomatoes and then simply watering it on to the plants. Don't worry if any gets on the foliage because that will give it a quick foliar feed as well. Meanwhile, in the greenhouse, my tomatoes are growing really well. I've got plenty of fruit that's set and is starting to swell, and lots more flowering trusses further up the plants. But I do need to make sure that I take all the side shoots out as they form on these cordon tomatoes so that the energy goes into the developing fruit rather than being wasted on side shoots. And lastly, outside, my wall train fig has grown really well this year, and I've even had a few early figs already, but there's so much growth on it that I want to thin some of it out. So I'm going to don a pair of gloves and roll my sleeves down because the white sap that exudes from the stems can get on your skin and cause burning, particularly in this strong sunlight. And then I'm going to cut back the shoots back to around 2 to 3 buds from the base, all the thin shoots, getting those out of the way so that all the energy can go into the thicker, stronger shoots that will produce the baby figs ready for next year. So there's my quick roundup of things to be doing in the garden. If you need any more reminders of what to be getting on with, then look back over the last few weeks on this gardening YouTube channel and you'll find plenty of summer jobs and plenty of inspiration to help you garden.